Secretary, the Government of Federation is here.
Your Excellency, the Vice President, there will be a quick self-introduction.
Director of Security, Intelligence and Strategy, MU.
Your Excellency, my name is Muhammadu.
My name is
My name is Muhammadu.
Okay. Those are your guests, Mr. President.
President Muhammadu Buhari, DCF.
Coordinator.
Professor Nick as the National Patron MBO.
Presented to you. The first good achievements of the present administration, and after that,
Minister here present, Chief of Staff,
dynamic support government officials.
My name is Stan Chiers, Migration National Director.
Ibrahim, National Coordinator of the NDU. Mr. President, this afternoon, the playing National Political Advisor, NDU.
The National Project of the Dynamic Support Group.
Ibrahim, the National Coordinator of NDU.
Mr. President,
The group condolences on the untimely death of the late Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Ibrahim Taibu, and other gallant military officers during the ill-fated air crash of May 21st, 2021. It is indeed a monumental loss to you and the nation, Your Excellency. Mr. President, you may recall that this is the third visit of this group to you, to update you on our activities. During the first visit on December 21st, 2018, we did affirm that we will work and Buhari will win. And we work as promised, and you won. You were also here on July 19, 2019, and we promised to evolve innovative ideas to ensure the success of your administration and declare our readiness to add value to the next level administrations. We initiated Citizen Government Information Flow, CGIF, and Good Governance Summit, GGS, which we directed to be submitted to the SGF. We thank the SGF for its support and seek its kind assistance for advancing this initiative this year. Your Excellency, the compendium of 5-year achievement of President Muhammadu Buhari administration from 2015 to 2020 is the compilation of impactful programs, policies and achievements which commenced on August 2015 when we launched 72 achievements in 72 days of Muhammadu Buhari administrations. Thereafter, the compilation of Buhari Oshubanjo achievement 2015 to 2017, which was launched during the MBO Southwest Zonal Office Commission on January 2018. This publication highlights the milestone of your administration in critical sector of the Nigerian economy. It has brought about the revitalization of the rail transport, the positive track in anti-corruption fight with several convictions and monumental recoveries made was achieving institutional transparency and accountability. Your administration is also impacting Nigerians as the stimulus packets like COVID-19 loans for the SMEs Survival Fund, farmer money, trader money, and market money, among other relative were made available to cushion the effect of COVID-19 pandemic on individual and corporate organizations. Excellency, Mr. President, it may interest you to know that the country has witnessed your strong commitment through a coordinated and holistic approach to improving security architecture in the country. You have created a conducive atmosphere for free, fair, and credible elections. The health system initiative towards improving health care system in Nigeria have developed an innovative approach to COVID-19 control. The education sector also received unprecedented attention from your next level agenda with several physical development, research grants, and policies and programs tailored towards improving welfare and extension of retirement age for the teachers. Your Excellency, the 295-page book is skimmed into 10 chapters capturing several aspects of your outstanding achievement in various sectors with monumental impact on every part of the country. To present evidential reportage, the editorial team traveled around the country for physical visit to more than 8 locations with pictorial and documentary evidences. These we captured in the publication we are presenting to you today. In the course of the producing this book, several challenges were encountered, such as funding and very little information from MDS, only the few ones that submitted their milestones were captured in the report. We make bold to say here that till today, our source of funding is through my humble self and contribution from our members. Despite the challenges we faced, we don't give up and will not give up in a request to ensure that your achievements are properly documented with evidence-based data and widely disseminated across the country. Your Excellency, we are pleased to announce that we have secured the party endorsement of the book as Senator James Jones, PhD, the National Secretary, Competition National Committee, provided the forward, whilst the pre-launch media briefing was held at the National Secretariat of our great party on December 18, 2020. On this note, Your Excellency, permit me to say the following prayers. 1. Official endorsement of the compendium of 5-year achievement of President Muhammadu Buhari through the provision of presidential goodwill message to be included in the book, as we intend to produce 5 million copies to be distributed across the country so as to circulate the good news. Number 2, kind consideration and support for the launch of the book, as well as approve the use of the International Banquet Hall for the book launch proposed for July 29 or 30, 2021, subject to your approval, Your Excellency. Number 3, accommodate our members into the core segment of the next level agenda implementation as we desire to add value to this government. Number 4, our citizen government information flow, which is designed to provide an avenue for united citizens and ensuring coordinated approach to information flow between the government and the government. Your Excellency, sir, this work is classical attempt to erect the signpost to implement you as a man who has lived all your life in relentless pursuit of better life for the poor and the oppressed. Mr. President, you are breaking rocket. You are making history, and we are proud to say that despite the challenges confronting us, good things are still happening. Thank you very much, along with the Federal Government of Nigeria, along with President Muhammadu Buhari, along with MBO Dynamic Support.
Mr. President, we at the MBO, with over 2 million membership, remain proud of your administration. You have actually shown to Nigerians that sustainability and sustainable approach is key to a greater Nigeria. Mr. President, Vice President, you have actually impacted positively through certain approaches, such as the social investment programs, security, infrastructure, and the economy. A lot of Nigerians have forgotten where we were actually before coming to where we are now. Mr. President, even though there are still challenges, our advice is that you should remain focused, as confirmed by the international community, that our president is focused. You should certainly remain focused towards achieving a greater Nigeria. The chairman of MBO has captured all the challenges being faced by the organization and the prayers, and I believe and hope that certainly the prayers will be answered. Mr. President, the cooperation you have from your Vice President is actually certainly second to none in the history of Nigeria. We remain proud. We at the NBO will continue to remain resolute and prayerful for the success of this administration and the greater Nigeria. Thank you for the time given.
NBO Dynamic Support Group is proud of you, Mr. President. Over the period, when we started this organization, we were bearing your name and the name of the Vice President. It was a big risk we took. And eventually, today, we're proud to say we have not soiled that name. I will never soil the name. Mr. President, you did three things for us. First, when we were preparing to launch Operation Win 40 in 2018, somebody made an expressive joke, and he said, the person that you are campaigning for, the person that you are dying for does not know you. And we took the challenge we wrote to you, Mr. President, and you granted approval for that gossip visit. Mr. President, we are grateful for that. Again, in 2019, before the election, after the election, when you won, someone was telling us that the President did not recognize what we did. And we wrote to you that I want to pay you a congratulatory visit. Mr. President, you granted us permission to do so. Again, we came up again. We said, yes, let's try to compile the achievements of this government. Not because we want to spite the handlers of the information of Mr. President, but we want to prove that people on the sideline, they can see better. And because we are seeing better, we're not there in the football field. We are seeing better, we are facing the crowd. We're able to put the things together. And somebody was telling us, how will the President get to know this? And we wrote to you, sir, and you approved this visit. Mr. President, we are so grateful to you. And one thing that has encouraged us is the fact that every day you are getting better. Every day you are getting fresher. Every day you are getting So, Mr. President, your visit to Borno State yesterday really reinforced our belief and our commitment to you. We saw the crowd. From every minute we are receiving the pictures of your visit in Borno State. You know, my elder brother here has converted me to Borno Indigi. From time to time, I visit Borno more than I visit my state. So because of that, I have a lot of friends that were just sending me the pictures. So with this, Mr. President, I want to say that support group are a group of people that believe in the cause of a person, and they go all out to ensure that the candidate wins, and after the election, they still try to support the person to succeed. This is what we've been doing, but it's like in our own client. Being a support group is a cause, because people look at you as a charlatan or area boy. But that's not the case. That's not the case. I want to use this one to encourage you, Mr. President, that your support to us or for us should continue. And we want to be closer to you than before, because as we learn this book, we want to see compile the report of your achievement after you leave office. Like we said in 2019, that we want to transmit to an NGO, that by the time you leave the office, we want to form an NGO to tell the world about your credibility, about your sincerity, about your patriotism. This is what we commit ourselves to. Thank you, Mr. President.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am indeed honored and delighted once again to welcome the Muhammadu Buhari and the Oshubanjo Dynamic Support Group for the official presentation of their book titled A Compendium of 5-Year Achievements of President Muhammadu Buhari's Administration from 2015 to 2020. The birth of this book, from inception to production, is due to unrelenting efforts of the MBO, Dynamic Support Group officers, and over 2 million group of supporters that have continuously stood by our administration in our quest to deliver on our social contract to all Nigerians and ensure the dividends of democracy to our people. I recall your previous visits precisely in December 2018 and July 2019 to the State House, in which your exemplary coordinator, Honorable Usman Ibrahim, and his esteemed team members shared their vision and intention to harmoniously work with our administration to make it a success. The presentation of the book today is a testimony of this cause. I am extremely pleased with the production team and those who traveled across the country monitoring and collating data on our projects to enable us present an evidence-based account of our stewardship. Despite the global challenge of COVID-19 that impeded social, economic activities of the world, including our country, Nigeria, in 2020, you all worked tirelessly with limited resources and by tasking one another to produce this historic book. We recognize and appreciate your drive, skills, creative abilities, and your personal resources invested in this project and immense devotion to produce the book. The MBO Dynamic Support Group officers and team members saw the good in our administration from the time we came in 2015. It is this administration that led to the production, it is this commitment that led to the production of the book, and I sincerely hope and believe that Nigerians will always see and cherish positively in all that this administration has done as it continues to work assiduously to accomplish. I am aware of the challenges you faced in developing this book and acknowledge the requests you have presented today. Rest assured that the Secretary to the Government of the Federation will immediately look into the requests you have presented today and formally submit the necessary recommendations for my consideration and further directives. He will also ensure that you receive the necessary information required in the future from all relevant ministries departments, and agencies. I thank you once again for your unwavering commitment to this administration and legacy, and look forward to the wide circulation of our achievements, perfectly captured in this book, to all citizens and those willing to see that we succeed to the end for the benefit of all. Thank you very much.